Alrighty.
How do you want to start this?
We don't have a name yet, so it is up to you guys to find our name. I'm Riley.
I'm Ben, and we're looking for like a little B&B.
Yeah, a little sports podcast of your favorite stuff. Like we'll cover NBA, MLB, NFL, and the one I'm pretty excited about is UFC.
Yes, you're gonna have to carry that hard.
But we're just having some fun and talking about some sports. Sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Oh, dude, if we could get an early sponsor, a little Mountain Dew sponsor in there. Maybe. I don't know, maybe a little jersey sponsor.
Yeah,
little Fanatics in there.
My favorite teams are, I'm a Wizards fan. You can judge me for that later. Panthers fan, you can also judge me for that later. And an Angels fan.
Big Angels fan, are you?
A little bit. Mike Trout, best. He's the next. What's his name? Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle.
I forgot Mickey Mantle's name. Of course, yeah.
Hell no.
So, what about you? Favorite teams?
Favorite teams? I'm a big Bucks guy, big Giannis guy. Of course, he's my MVP right now. Of course.
We're gonna talk about that later.
Blue Jays guy.
I forgot about that.
They've dipped off the ship early and often. It's bad.
Dude, what about the Wizards?
We'll talk about that later, dude. They're terrible.
So you see, we had to do a little bit of a little tribute video. Dwayne Wade, last All-Star break coming up last season. Vince is, he's still Vince, but he's coming to the end of his career, sadly. And then we got
He still got it.
Super Bowl champs, Patriots. And I'm not a Pats fan, but I have a good friend that's a Pats fan, so I always support them when they make the Super Bowl because they always do.
Did you agree with Edelman being Super Bowl?
I did. He played well.
I actually didn't. I thought it should have been Gilmore with the big interception.
But that's one play. You gotta think. Edelman had over 100 receiving.
Gilmore had a hell of a game. Here, I'll look at the stats.
Yeah, just look at the stats. But I think you got Edelman who, because it was obviously a defensive game.
Yeah.
And to have over 130 receptions or receiving yards.
That's very true.
That's very good.
Or I thought it should have been Michelle. I thought it should have been the big guy who made a big play. I know Edelman made a lot of big plays, but I should have been like the one main.
But he was the guy they went to when something was going wrong. He was easily the one that because I think it was throughout the entire first half, and I think going into the third, he had more yards than the entire Rams team put together. That's.
I also did take a nap during the Super Bowl, so I guess I probably shouldn't be talking.
I had 4 TVs in my room. Brad Elliott was there. Jordan Miller was there. I had me on 2K. Brad was on Madden. Miller was on 2K, and we had the Super Bowl game going on. So we had.
Yeah. That Super Bowl was atrocious.
I mean, I didn't like it, but I liked it at the same time. So I like defense. I mean, I'm a big fan of defense. I like defensive plays, but as a fan, I mean, it was obviously it was a boring game.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't no Eagles in 2018. So.
I mean, or the Panthers getting their best
Big Dick Nick.
Broncos.
He's leaving us.
You think so? He is, isn't he? He's about to.
I'm also an Eagles fan. Did I say my NFL team? I'm an Eagles fan.
Yeah. So other than the Super Bowl, I thought Panthers are gonna be bad for the next couple years because I'm pretty sure Cam's sitting out next year because of his shoulder.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's sitting out the entire year. That's tough.
That's bad.
Because did you see him against the Saints? 2 minutes left in the game. I think it was 1:40 left in the game. He literally did not throw the ball more than 10 yards on the field. And they were on the other team's side of the field.
Well, he just likes to run it. He ain't going to pass it.
He throws bombs.
No.
You can't.
No.
You just couldn't.
No. He's bad.
No.
He's bad.
Oh my gosh.
He had one MVP year. He won me $100 actually, fantasy football.
Really?
And then he went down the tank.
He has no receivers except for DJ Moore.
Oh, and Olsen. He was hurt a lot.
Olsen's been hurt last year, this year, and I'm pretty sure the year before. All foot injuries.
I mean,
he's one of the best tight ends in the league when he's healthy.
Cam Newton says shoulder is good after surgery.
Well, let's hope, but they talk about him because he's been getting his ass hit. He's been getting beat up the past couple of years.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He got the worst offensive line.
Their first 5 draft picks are gonna be O-line.
I hope so. Or receivers, we could use those. But
who are your early? What's your Super Bowl prediction for next year? Let's just get it out of the way. Who do you think?
I'm trying to think contracts.
Oh, where's Le'Veon gonna go? Le'Veon's still out there. Kareem went to the Browns.
Antonio Brown's out. I'm so happy about Kareem Hunt going to the Browns.
Oh, dude, I want the Browns in the Super Bowl. That's the one team I want. I love Baker. Baker's my guy.
But I love Baker. I'm a big Baker fan. I mean, he's no Johnny Football because
dude.
money team.
Dude, if Johnny, we can't go off on Johnny because I know you and me were the biggest Johnny fans in the high school. I'm pretty sure every time we passed each other in the hallway, we in basketball practice.
Dude,
I'm pretty sure
that was the biggest thing. Like,
pretty sure we ran suicides because they saw us doing that.
When I played football, like I literally would just call myself Bradley Football just because
Yeah.
of Johnny Manziel.
And then Benny basketball,
Yeah,
Riley
dude.
basketball. We had it all back in the day.
Super Bowl recap or Super Bowl predictions. You know, it's tough because I know I have faith in the Panthers, but it's just gonna tank as soon as the season starts. Bears, I could see in the NFC. Depends on how the Saints do. I heard the Saints are supposed to get Antonio Brown, and if that's the case,
I heard the 49ers with Jimmy G. Can't sleep on the Niners.
but Jimmy G's also come back from ACL tear. That's gonna be tough to come back from.
That's true. I don't know. I have high hopes of Jimmy. He actually didn't start the year well.
No, he did not.
I was kind of disappointed because I picked my fantasy team thinking, oh wow, I'm gonna win it all now. Got Eastern Illinois in my team.
But yeah, he I think the Patriots are always gonna be in my choices for Super Bowl just because if Brady's on the field, it's just different.
Yeah, Brady's another animal. He's getting old though. I don't know. I don't even think we can say he's getting old anymore.
You can't. I don't think people can use that anymore.
No.
The dude is he's just a beast.
All right, I'm gonna go to my. Ooh, if we can get another sponsor, Bovada. If we can get sponsored by Bovada, this is where I do sports gambling.
Really?
Yeah.
Never even heard of Bovada. I'm not much of a gambler unless you count a lot
No,
of.
trust me. I won like $200 once, and then I lost $150, and I haven't.
He stopped. He said, "Nope, I'm done."
And there's my professional email right there. Dude, I have an internship story to tell about I got called for an internship. I don't know, and I thought it was a telemarketer, so I answered it. I'm like, "Hello, this is Ben Bray. How may I help you?" And it was for an internship.
Oh no!
And then she asked for my email. I'm like, "It's benbray69@yahoo." And I started dying laughing on the phone, dude. I'm not even kidding. And
Did you get the internship at least?
I did.
Oh my God.
I actually got it.
So
She called me back.
are you gonna go to this? Hello, I'm Ben Bray. Are you you just have to use that persona from?
No, she gave me another call back to get to know me, and I just flirted with her the whole time. And I got it.
That's how it is.
I mean, that's
But
how it is.
let's see here. But other than that, I mean, my top 3 picks would be probably the Patriots, Bears, and
Eagles.
no, Saints.
You don't think the Eagles?
Not a big Eagles fan. Ben Bray.
I
Not a big Eagles fan.
think Carson Wentz is coming back.
Dude, I want him to be good, but the dude is injury prone.
I mean, he's injury prone, but I mean, if you think about it, our secondary was hurt. I don't know if anybody watched the Eagles.
I do know that the secondary was hurt. That fight is on Sunday. Cain Velasquez versus Francis. I'm not even gonna try his last name. It's like Ngannou.
Nagano?
Something like that. And they're both powerhouses. It'd be a good fight.
Oh, hey, how do you watch the fights? Do you actually pay for them? Oh, okay. I was gonna hook you up because do you watch them through Reddit?
No.
How do you watch them?
MamaHD.com.
No, don't do no sketchy stuff. I'll get you set up.
Really?
Go.
Trevor Sloan hooked me up on the Mama HD.
Well, of course Trevor did, dude.
I've watched
Trevor did.
I've watched every single pay-per-view off of that website.
Okay. I'm gonna get this is like Reddit has verified streams. Like this won't F up your computer.
But I have I just bought the ESPN Plus. And they just signed a deal with UFC to put a lot of the pay-per-views on there.
Yeah, they are pretty cheap. All right, here we go. Bovada, this is what they have. Oh, we didn't even mention the Chiefs. Bovada has the early favorites, Patriots, and Rams again, obviously. Then we got the Chiefs, Chargers, Saints. Ooh, we didn't even talk about the Colts. Colts have been, all my buddies at school are Colts fans, so I gotta give them a shout out.
I think, what about MVP? What did you feel about it? Did you think Mahomes deserved MVP?
100%.
So do I.
If you look at stats, MVP is most valuable player, right?
He definitely was.
You look at stats, and you look at the team compared last year to this year, it's Mahomes 100%. Drew Brees has been consistently, I think if he would have won it, it would have been fine.
I mean, I could agree with both of them, but I feel even when the Chiefs lost Kareem Hunt, everybody thought it would be a big hit. I mean, it was, but at the same time, Patrick Mahomes carried.
Yeah, and they had another running back. I think it's Damian Williams. Was that his name? I don't know. I watched the game. I know they signed him to like another multi-year deal.
I don't know, but
Damian Williams, he was actually a bulldozer.
Yeah.
He had a couple touchdowns.
And receivers on the team besides Tyreek Hill, nothing really screamed like
Kelsey. They have Travis Kelsey.
Oh yeah, but
he's a freak.
He's a beast. He's just that's Travis.
He's like shout out Dallas Clark. Shout out Dallas Clark, dude.
Oh man.
They got my Eagles down here. At the bottom of the list. I don't get this.
Where's the Panthers at? Probably top. Nope, they're middle of the road.
Let's just say if I put $100 on them, I'd be a rich man. That's where the Panthers are.
That's fair. I might have to just to be safe.
All right, so I'm just gonna throw it out there. My early NFL prediction. I'm not gonna go with the Eagles. Chargers are bums. They're just free. But my early prediction: no Patriots. I'm gonna have to go Chiefs. Chiefs over the Colts in the AFC Championship, and I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with the Bears. I'm going Chiefs Bears.
Ooh.
Chiefs Bears and Colts. They're gonna barely lose though.
Chiefs Bears.
And it's gonna be Bears Eagles because I think Carson Wentz is gonna come back.
Oh, man, that's tough. I think the last four are gonna be the Saints. It depends on how seeds go, because if the Saints and the Bears play early, then that's gonna just mess it up. I think the last two teams could be the Saints and Bears, and then I'd probably go Chiefs and the Patriots. Patriots always find a way to win big games.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go either the Saints or the. I could see whoever wins the NFC is gonna beat the Patriots next year. I'm just gonna call that. Because the Saints have a humongous chip on their shoulder because Roger is a clown.
Past 2 years, the Minneapolis Miracle and then Goodell.
Yeah.
After them.
Yeah, dude. And did you know that there's a rule that Goodell can? He can reschedule the game and they can rematch.
Where it was left off.
Yeah. And they can rematch the game, or he can change the call entirely and send him to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and I think from Michael Thomas's tweets, they didn't even get a call back.
No, they didn't do nothing. I'm pretty sure Goodell just said.
They did the play in Madden, and then it was like 5 penalties on the ground.
But you can't just I don't know. I feel like that was just, and I'm pretty sure he didn't even make a statement. I think one time he did get interviewed and said, and it was literally. Refs are human. They make mistakes. I get they make mistakes, but if you're gonna cost a team a Super Bowl,
everybody makes mistakes. You and me don't wear a condom. Some girl's gonna get pregnant, right? that's a mistake.
That's a mistake for sure.
But it's whatever, I guess.
But I think so. I think the NFL. I think we covered the NFL pretty well.
All right, let's get into your subject.
Oh.
This is probably gonna take an hour. All right, I do know this card pretty well.
So we got coming up in.
Let's start from the bottom.
Is it March?
March 2nd.
March 2nd, we have UFC 235.
Yep, start from the bottom. Let's start with
Let me pull it up here. See if I can find it.
Let's how about we just make our UFC predictions?
We're gonna have to. I'm on Bleacher Report. It's not giving me anything, so I'm gonna have to back. We'll get there soon.
Are you looking to get tatted up like Cody Garbrandt? Are you looking?
No, I'm not really with the whole neck.
I was gonna say, dude, I don't think I could see you. I couldn't see you walking around with a neck tat.
See, I have this one and then this one.
Are you gonna sleeve it?
I'm gonna try to. Yeah. My next tat's probably gonna be like a verse up here.
Yeah.
But this is for my mom. This is for my grandma. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I feel like I'll eventually.
Is that recent?
This was actually Monday night.
Oh.
At Oakwood Tattoo. Go see them if you need a tattoo. They're pretty good.
That Decatur?
Yep, right by Milliken actually. So we got UFC 235. We got John. Oh, let's go to the bottom of the card. I don't want to talk about them yet because that's a big.
Is Milliken's basketball team good this year? They didn't recruit me.
Next question.
They did not recruit me.
Oh man. So is this? Are you doing the entire prelims, or are we just doing the whole main card?
It's just well, actually, there's a pretty good prelim, isn't there? The very last, the main prelim. It's like a.
Oh, the preliminary card.
It's like a 4 versus 6. I don't know. I wouldn't mind just doing the main card because who watches prelims, right? I
do actually. I'm actually a big.
Of course you do. You're just a little bum.
Okay, we'll just do main card just because there's too many fights to talk about. But if you do get a chance to watch the prelims or anything like that, there are a lot of good endings. I know that. Not really big names, but I mean, there's also. McGregor was also on the prelims before when he started, so it's really.
We had ghost sightings at. I went to. Dang it, where'd I go? Sarasota, Florida. For a little vacation. I'll have to tell you a little story about.
Might have to.
Got some crack cocaine on the streets almost.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, so.
I got offered cocaine once.
No.
And I was shook my head and just
No, I've gotten offered crack cocaine twice. I don't know if I look like a big drug dealer guy. I don't know.
Big drug dealer guy over here.
One time, I didn't. It was with my buddy. My buddy's just like a crackhead. He got offered in a Subway in downtown Chicago. He gave the guy $5 and said, "Just keep the $5." And he left. He's like, "Just keep the $5. I don't want your cocaine." He was also, I mean, he'd sipped a few mics hard.
So, first fight we got big fans of this guy. His name's Cody Garbrandt, something like that.
Workhorse.
He's a beast. I follow him on Twitter or Instagram. He's 11-2. You know, he was an all-state wrestler, state champ, and he brings hands, which is actually surprising.
He's fighting would win in a wrestling match, you or me.
You or me?
Yeah.
I'm taking you down,
No,
Ray.
no.
Oh,
If I put you in the rear naked, what are you gonna do?
you're not. That's almost, but you gotta get me in the rear naked.
Yeah, if I put you in the rear naked, what are you gonna do? You're done. You're done.
I'll say if you got me in the rear naked choke, and it was synced in, I'm definitely gonna tap. I'm not gonna.
I think I know how to fight you. You fight legs with legs, arms with arms, and I get you in the rear naked. It's over.
It's over.
I know you're a bowling ball, but I mean, I think I lifted in the summer.
I
So.
lost 20 pounds in the summer.
All right.
Uh,
What are your predictions? You got Garbrandt or you got Pedro?
he's fighting Pedro Munoz. He's 17-3.
Do you know Pedro pretty
I
well?
know.
I've never heard
of him. I'm gonna go Cody just because he's been the champion. He got beat by Dillashaw twice, right?
I know once.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he fought him twice and got beat again.
Here, I'll look him up right here.
Because they wanted to do 2 for his rematch, and I'm pretty sure he lost. His name is Cody No Love Garbrandt.
Yep, he lost to Dillashaw in 2018.
Yeah, he lost him.
And he what?
Yep.
Dillashaw's got his number.
Yeah, twice. But I mean, he went 11-0 before that, so yeah. I think Cody's gonna pull this one out, try to get back to the top. Then we got women's strawweight. I don't know these people: Tisha Torres and Wiley Zhang.
I think this was the fight I watched. Yeah.
Yeah, Dominic Cruz. That's
Dominic Cruz. Yeah, that's the very first UFC.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about when he beat him for the championship. And then we got Robbie Lawler, who has been a champ before, fighting in his debut Ben Askren. He's 18. He's 18-0.
You're a big Ben Askren guy, aren't you?
He's hilarious. I do follow him on Instagram.
I don't follow him. I only
Hilarious.
follow the notorious.
He's a funny guy. So they don't have his picture on here, and even like on the UFC website, they don't have his picture on on the fight card.
Is
So
he not allowed?
he commented he photoshopped a picture, and it was him in like a dress shirt, jeans, and sandals, and put on there, and he was like, "But what if the guy on the right beats the guy on the left?" And it was him on the right and Robbie Lawler on the left.
Mm-hmm.
But and I guess so. I'm a big Ben Askren guy. I think he can beat Robbie Lawler. I mean, if he doesn't beat him, I'm not gonna say I wasn't surprised, but I would like to see Ben Askren with it upset.
Yeah, I got Ben Askren. Oh, we didn't even go to the ladies.
I don't really know how to pronounce their names, but I mean, I'm just gonna take a wild guess and go Wiley Zhang. I think is her name.
All right, I'm going Tisha.
Okay, we're gonna. Alrighty. Tyron Woodley or Kamaru Usman?
You know, I think I know exactly who you're going with.
Who?
So I think I'm gonna have to go against you.
Who?
I know that Tyron's the champ, right?
Yeah, he's a champ.
Champ.
You going champ?
I'm going Usman.
Oh.
With an upset.
Oh. See, I don't really know because Usman's an up and comer and he's definitely pretty good. But
I
Tyron Woodley is a dominant dude.
No,
he's a beast.
I know. I don't know. Something's speaking Usman to me.
I'm going Tyron then.
Okay, so.
But then we got.
We'll keep track of our bet.
That's the co-main event. The other co-main event, or the other main event, I should say, is the biggest fight.
Oh man,
Johnny Bones Jones
Jones
versus Anthony Lionheart Smith. You just can't go against John Jones. You can't. His one loss is a DQ because he 12-6 elbowed to the top of the guy's skull and he was out.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with Anthony Smith. I'm going. I'm going.
About made me
Johnny
jump
Bones.
out of my seat.
All right.
I do love Anthony Smith. I watch a lot of his highlights. I study a lot of them.
Who's like the? Oh, you say you watch McGregor the most?
Yeah, probably.
Who's like the second most that you watch? Or like who's like the underrated guy that you like kind of like watch?
That I kind of like to watch.
Yeah.
That's tough. What's his name? He just fought in can't remember his name. He just fought in. Gosh darn it! Look up UFC 234 while you're at it.
Okay. Hold on, I'm writing our predictions down, and I'm gonna keep track of them. See who the better UFC.
See who the best UFC guy is.
Yeah.
Alright. I got John Jones, Anthony Smith.
Yeah.
I think Anthony Smith's a good fighter.
Smith,
but-
he's been. Well, I think they say he's like 17-2 in his last 19.
Yeah, he's 31-13 professionally, but he also fought a lot out of the UFC.
Yeah.
So I think, but
yeah, 17-2 in his last 19. I mean, that means he's.
he's on the roll. John Jones is definitely the pound for pound, probably the best fighter in the
he's
UFC
the
right now.
best fighter of all time.
He's literally. If he fought DC again, DC is getting him regardless. I don't care at all. John Jones is too damn good.
So, do you ever Askren?
Yeah, Askren.
I'm gonna have to go with Askren. I just like his personality.
He's hilarious, dude. He's so funny.
Firing you?
No.
I was gonna say. I'm telling you, Tisha Torres is. Oh, let's just get out of the way. Who's the hottest UFC lady?
Ooh.
I don't know any of them. I never found Ronda Rousey attractive. Throwing it out there.
She's in the WWE right now, so she's.
If we start going to WWE, dude, I could probably go for about 24 hours. I love the WWE.
You watch it?
I've tried, but my roommates won't let me.
I watch it nonstop. I'm not even gonna lie. Every single.
All right, did you see the Revival win the tag team championship?
Yes, I did.
All right, well let's not talk about it.
We'll start WWE next time, because if we started now, we would be here until. Who's your favorite fighter? Who's your favorite WWE wrestler?
Used to be Rey Mysterio.
He's back now. That's exciting.
I know. I had the mask. I paid like $150 for it. I saved up the whole summer to get a Rey Mysterio mask. I'll wear it on the show sometime.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we do accept, like, if you guys want to be a guest on the show, talk about some sports, just have a good time.
Jackson Bug, we're calling you out.
Jackson Bug definitely is. But if anybody wants to be in it. I mean, we can't have like 30 people at once. So
yeah. Oh, and another thing, we play intramural basketball together tomorrow.
He's gonna be guarding me, and I'm gonna give him buckets. We'll have to update on the buckets I'm giving him.
If you guys want to like throw any bets down in the comments, I mean,
feel free.
Just go ahead and ask him what happened in the regional championship game in 2015.
Who? God.
Here we go.
We had plaques made.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're damn right. You should have had plaques made if you're gonna beat us.
LSA 2014-15 season, varsity boys basketball class 1A regional championship, February 27th.
How many did you average on that team, huh? How many points did you average on that team?
I think it's about 1 point.
Your one job was
Play defense.
have your hand in my pants the whole game.
I did a damn good job of it too. Oh man. 63-61 is a great game. I didn't play. I mean, I played a lot. I played defense. We had some scorers on the team, I would say, that took the shot every time. Took every shot. So
you had one guy went D1 golf, Hunter.
He didn't do it. He went to. I can't remember where he went. He transferred to SIU eventually.
He went to Carbondale, right? Or he went. I saw him. I work at Southside. I don't think he recognized me, but I worked at Southside, and he came and golfed there, and he almost shot like a 59 or 58.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't remember me either. So.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about me. All right, let's move on.
Move on. So that's our UFC 235 predictions. Probably have to scroll back a little bit to find our predictions, but we got a little off track.
You don't watch like Holly Holm knock out Ronda and just try and.
That's actually pretty impressive. That was pretty impressive, actually. Yeah. Got her for the leg kick to the face, and she was.
That was
Dunzo. But next on mine is NBA trades, winners and losers here.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and start it out. Big Bucks guy, Bucks winners, Nikola Mirotic. Well, first off, when we got Stanley Johnson, Stanley, if you ever watch this, I hate you. I'm not kidding. I hate Stanley Johnson.
From the Pistons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Stanimal.
My 2K guy actually plays for the Pistons, and that dude never passed me the ball.
No, I'm gonna tell you what. He was at Arizona, and I loved him. All right, I thought he was gonna be an all-star, like literally MVP every year. I thought he was gonna be like Dwayne Wade, a little taller Dwayne Wade. Yeah, I love Stanley Johnson.
Oh my God.
And when the Pistons got him, I'm like, oh wow, perfect team. And I thought he was gonna.
They don't have a shooting guard, so it was a good pick.
Yeah, that was when they had Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and I'm like, who's they're gonna have like point guard? I don't know if it was Reggie Jackson at the time. Then they were gonna have Contavious and then Stanley Johnson. I'm like, wow, this team's gonna on the upright. And then first year he averages like 6 points a game. I'm like, all right, he's just gonna grow.
See, for me, I feel like a lot of it is work ethic.
That's all it is. I'll tell you what, he just saw the money in the woman and he lost it. So Stanley, if you ever watch this, F you, buddy. I hate him. And then he got traded to the Bucks for my guy Thon Maker, R.I.P.
I have to say something. Did you hear about how the things that's been talked about Thon Maker?
Like his age?
Apparently he's 60 years old.
He's not.
Like, I saw this report that said his bone marrow and all these tests show that his age in American years would be 60.
Well, he played like he was 60 on the Bucks. He didn't play worth a crap, dude.
I don't know if it's actually
thin.
real or not, but I mean, it's tough to believe because he looks young. He looks young as shit. But I mean,
I don't know. I'm just kind of. It says he's 21 right here, but like if I saw him on the streets, I'd probably think 45.
All right.
Honestly, though.
NBA trades.
But yeah, anyway, Thon got traded for Stanley, and my dad texted me and started laughing. Actually, my friend texted me with a bunch of laughy emojis, like, you just got Stanley Johnson. So I threw my phone. I was sitting at lunch, threw my phone across the room. I was pissed off. And then we traded him the next day for Nikola Mirotic. I'm like, what?
Nikola Mirotic to the Pelicans, right?
Yeah, he's averaging 16 a game this year. I mean, that's going to go down with the Bucks, but
I think, yeah, Nikola Mirotic is always one of my favorite dudes on 2K. I think I averaged like 45 with him with the Bulls. He was a beast.
Yeah.
But
you remember what happened back in the day when we played 2K against each other, though, right?
I don't. Didn't you beat me by a buzzer beater?
I beat you every time. I never lost in 2K. I'd whoop.
Was Madden at least a different story? I don't remember. It was freshman year.
I think it was. No, because remember we came over to your house and played a Madden tournament, and it was you versus me, and I think you won.
Yeah.
I'm still pissed.
Remember we used to watch G League games at your house? The developmental league before practice?
No, trust me. We knew it all.
We knew it. But,
Jackson, you know. Jackson knows.
Ate a box full of muffins. His dad's muffins, actually.
We need, Jackson, you need to get on the show here.
Yeah, we need you on the show. For NBA trade deadline winners and losers.
Oh, speaking of the trade, Pelicans GM got fired today.
I saw that. They were actually pissed.
Would you have taken that trade with Anthony Davis if they offered our guy ZO2?
Oh my gosh.
Shout out Lonzo.
Lonzo Ball, ZO2, Big Baller Brand. If we got, dude, if we could pick a sponsor, it'd be the Big Baller Brand.
BBB. If you don't have a BBB shirt, don't watch our podcast. Yeah. Like if you don't respect Big Baller Brand,
if you're not a fan of them,
the X.
Just cut it out. We don't need your eyes. We don't need your views. It says the winner, Detroit Pistons. Loser, Houston Rockets.
Dude, we could call this the Big Baller.
What year is this?
Big Baller Podcast.
What year? It's 2016. There's a first website that popped up, and it was 2016. I was like,
trash.
Is this about the Tobias Harris going to the Pistons? I was like, wait a minute.
Let me search the right.
Yeah, can I at least do this right next time? Here we go. Yeah, look. First thing was. Golly. You're gonna send me to 2016.
The Ringer. Is the Ringer respected? Oh, I thought the biggest winner was the Sixers, which made me mad. I still think the Bucks are better than the Sixers. I mean, I'm biased, but
Tobias is a big pickup for the Sixers.
Yeah, that's perfect. And Elton Brand.
Yeah.
Best GM in the league, in my opinion. Well, besides
Rob Pelinka.
Besides Rob Pelinka and Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
They're trash.
They're like 29. It's actually the worst record LeBron's ever had since his rookie year. Did you know that?
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't actually.
Through 40 games, this is his worst record he's ever had.
Yeah.
But they don't have Lonzo. That's the toughest thing.
I was going to say.
Lonzo out is actually the biggest thing hurting that team because...
I saw on my Instagram the other day, 6-12 when Lonzo is out, 6-12 when LeBron was out. So, I mean, if you're going to hate on Lonzo, you better hate on LeBron too. I just got a big old picture right here of all the players who got traded. Curry and LeBron, I did not get traded.
Yeah, I didn't either. The Wizards, we don't have a second round draft pick until 2023. What's the plan, guys? What's the plan? Are we tanking for Zion? Because Obviously, we still don't have the worst record, so you're not even doing good at that. Bradley Beal is the best player in the league. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true.
I can think about 15 other
But
guys.
he's been balling.
I like Bradley Beal. You know who I like? Romeo Langford. I feel like he's a lot like Bradley Beal. Is that a good comparison? Have you seen Romeo?
I have not.
Okay, well if you're a big Romeo guy, he's exactly like Bradley Beal. So he's a top 5 pick next year's draft.
I'm a huge John Wall fan. R.I.P. to his Achilles.
R.I.P. to his game.
Slipping and falling. Tough loss.
I'm gonna throw it out there. You're gonna get mad, but I think John Wall's a tad overrated. I mean, he's a great point guard. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he averages 10 assists every year.
He averages a double-double.
His attitude. You're
not wrong. I will agree with that.
That's where I think he's overrated.
He wants to party a lot. And
that's exactly what I was gonna say. He likes to party a lot.
When somebody actually asked him about partying, he said he's a grown man. He's gonna do what he wants.
Yeah, he says he'd rather go out and party than sit at home.
Yeah, that's tough because
I don't see anything
work
wrong
ethic wise
with sitting at home drinking a Mike's Hard, watching some movies, but
or studying film. Or I feel like I watched him on Instagram and he was always in the gym in the summer, and his motto was summer of separation or something like that.
Summer of separation.
Like separating himself from the pack, which I mean
he didn't.
He got passed up.
What happened? I just want to get your input when the Wizards made it to this Eastern Conference semifinals, and they destroyed who they played. Didn't they beat the Pacers in the first round?
No.
Who they beat in the first round that year?
Raptors in 7 games.
They beat the Raptors, and then they went to the Eastern semis, right?
Played the Celtics.
7
games as well.
Yeah, 7 games. That's what I thought. And I thought the next year the Wizards were going to
go better. Yeah, and then they didn't even make the playoffs next year.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
We have no bench. We literally have the worst. We literally have. If you look up stats for, second team, our second team played the least amount of minutes because they were so bad. And we can't rely on John Wall, Bradley Beal, and that's when we had Marcin Gortat, and anybody who ever plays me in 2K knows I love that man, but he got traded to the Clippers. Who did we pick up, Ben Bray, in the offseason?
Austin Rivers.
And Dwight Howard.
That's my guy. Honestly, Austin Rivers is probably one of the most underrated players in the league.
And then Dwight Howard. Ben asked me on Twitter, so how do you think they're going to be? I was like, I think John Wall can really...
We talked in person about that. I remember that was
July
4th.
July 4th of July. It was that, and then on Twitter as well, it was... we talked about it, and I was like, I think John Wall is a perfect point guard to restart Dwight Howard's career because it's just like Chris Paul. But did that happen? No.
I don't think Dwight's touched the court. He's had those butt problems.
He did.
With the with the ladies. The ladies.
But I'm pretty sure he sat out the first 10 games, and I just haven't heard anything about it since. So
I think you guys should have kept Austin Rivers, but I mean,
we're trading away everybody besides Bradley Beal.
He's not going to carry your bench, but the thing is, he's going to play great defense, and he's going to end a few games with you. I mean, Bradley Beal and John Wall are going to end your games, but Austin Rivers will hit that big.
But John Wall's out. Austin Rivers could have played the point guard. We have Thomas Satoransky right now. And I mean, I'm not going to lie. He's actually a very good backup point guard.
He's got a few trip dubs on his
He's
belt.
actually a very good backup
Did you
point
see
guard.
him when they were playing?
He dunked on Brook Lopez.
Yeah.
Gave the hammer.
That was embarrassing. I was embarrassed.
But, and then I want to talk about the Anthony Davis fiasco.
Oh, yeah, before we get to that, though, what if you're on NBA bench, and the next thing you know, I don't know, you're giving the team 15 points in one quarter, and then you get traded halfway through the game? What would you do?
That's tough. I agree with LeBron. I mean, I understand that it's business, but, you can't wait to announce that, after the game. It had to be announced, during the game when Harrison Barnes is playing. I feel like that's just the dirtiest thing to do. It's literally, you're giving... Harrison Barnes has been there for a couple years.
And I think he's well respected in the league, obviously.
Yeah, he's obviously...
He got a max deal, so obviously he's well respected.
Very well respected, but I feel like GMs literally do not give a shit about players. They really don't. They have people making them money by playing well, and they literally just trade them away, with no feelings, no harm done, everything's gonna be fine. Same thing with that's how I feel like college is too. Like the universities make so much money off of.
I don't know. I was talking to my dad the other day. Do you think look at Duke's basketball team? I compared him to the Phoenix Suns because how many times have the Phoenix Suns been on national TV?
I don't think at all this year.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe like once or twice.
That's like if they're playing
Shout out D-Book.
I love D-Book. D-Book's
I
like
like
Hooper.
But anyway, Duke. How many of their games have been on ESPN? Every single one.
Every single one.
Every single one.
Doesn't matter who they play.
They're on national TV more than an NBA team. So it's and ESPN's making money off of them. Obviously, Duke's making off them selling apparel, and everything like that. I know they get free tuition and all these incentives. I know they get shoes. They get.
But they're making so much money on national
like,
championship games or national television games.
So yeah, it's ridiculous. I think if you're on national TV more than an NBA team, I mean, come on. I think they should be getting.
I feel
they should be getting a little something.
They shouldn't be getting. I don't think they should be getting paid a salary, but monthly they get or weekly give them get.
They get a fixed expense.
Yeah, pay them money to say I would give them a budget and give them a card or whatever and give them a budget and if they go over that budget or if they spend you can obviously see what they buy. If they buy something stupid like shoes or necklaces or anything like that, obviously get them in trouble, make them pay that back. But if it's food and stuff like that, I mean I feel like they should get some sort of thing to help because they're spending all their time at practice, school. They don't have time for a job.
I think if they got $1,500, I don't know,
a month. Yeah.
Or $1,000 a month.
Yeah, probably $1,000 a month.
The thing people argue about is if college players should get paid, then obviously you got players on the golf team who want to get paid.
Golf team, band members.
Yeah. I talked to my brother about that. He's it would just be you wouldn't pay them the same as football players because football players make a lot more.
Make the university more money than a tennis player or a golf
so it's it just depends how much money you make and that's how you would set their fix.
I understand that it's not fair to say golf kids don't get much money, but it's ESPN is going to choose who they're going to cover.
Yeah.
So that's not on the kids that's getting paid. It's I feel like that's.
But still, eventually golf players and tennis players they still get paid a decent.
Yeah, and a lot of college players can go pro. In golf, I feel compete, get better, and you're gonna get paid regardless. It just depends.
Golf's a whole different subject.
That's just a different game.
They get paid. You don't even realize how much they get paid. If they get 20th at an event. They get 20th at the Masters. They're walking home with 150, 200,000.
I'm not a golf guy at all.
Yeah, I worked at a golf course, so I know what it is. But it's you get 30th place. You made a year income for
a lot of people.
90% of the world.
Yeah,
it's
true.
I thought about going pro in golf, but
what do you think about Markel?
I don't know. I love Markel Fultz. I'm a big Markel guy. I think he just needs to get. I don't know what his problem is.
I don't know either.
With the shoulder?
Is it his?
I know.
Is it his work ethic?
It's not his work
Washington,
ethic.
He was shooting the ball tremendously.
I'm a big Lonzo guy, but I'd have taken Markel over Lonzo after Washington. I know you don't agree, but if you go watch it,
I did watch him in Washington. The dude was a beast. He was an animal. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand.
I just don't know what happened with his shot because even in summer league, I went and watched highlights. His summer league stats, he still shot close to 40%, maybe 40% from three. In the summer league,
free throw too. I don't get it at all.
And my dad and my brother, they don't think there's really a shoulder problem. They think it's just all in his head a little.
Mental, yeah,
they think it's a little mental.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope he gets it figured out because everyone knows he can handle the rock. He's a good anticipator on D. He'll get you steals, a couple fast breaks. So I still think he could be a 15, 5, and 7 guy, on the Magic. But at the end of the day, if he doesn't get his jump shot figured out, he won't be an all-star. But I still think he could be a 6-man to starting point guard. On the Magic, he's their starting point guard.
I agree. I think I hope he gets it together just because I'm a fan of him, but I feel like he just hasn't been. Honestly, I don't think he's on the Sixers. I don't think he ever got his chance to fully shine.
Yeah. There are just too many good players on the Sixers for us to really see how good he is.
Yeah, I think that too.
Because Simmons, he wanted to be he didn't even get to play his natural position either. Because obviously you're going to
Simmons play point guard.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Speaking of Simmons, say this right now and I'll say it today. Sixers will never win a title if Simmons doesn't have a jump shot.
I actually do agree with that.
First.
I actually do agree
We'll
with
never
that.
win a title. They'll make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. They'll never
You know
win a title.
who
Maybe
also,
even the NBA Finals.
You know who also never won a championship?
Damian Lillard.
Russell Westbrook.
Ooh. One of my buddies is like a big OKC fan. I completely agree with that, actually.
Vince, buddy, I apologize now.
No, don't even apologize. Brendan, they're never going to win a title.
Russell Westbrook is too selfish. They might, and the only way, actually, I'm actually super surprised. The past, however Paul George has been going off, Russell Westbrook has taken a back seat.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something I thought he could never do. I really didn't.
It reminds me of the KD days.
Yeah,
how he had to take a back seat. This is kind of what's happening.
Arguably, KD is one of the best players in the world. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna give it to LeBron just because it's LeBron, but KD is. I mean, obviously, he's one of the toughest people to guard in the NBA. And you have at the end of the games, Westbrook is taking the last shots while doubled
Yeah, like that one game, he ran into a triple team, got the turnover.
Yeah, and cost the game. The Celtics. It was against the Celtics. Yeah,
and a crucial possession.
That was this year. I think if he can learn to take a backseat and they can pull in one more star,
that's what I'm thinking.
They'll win a championship.
If he does what he does this year, and they get Paul George and they get another star, maybe like Blake Griffin, then I think he can win a title.
That's actually something I could actually see Blake Griffin ending up because Pistons aren't going to win one.
Yeah, Blake wants out of Detroit. If you're a Detroit guy, I'm sorry, but the Pistons are they're that team that's just going to be bad for a long time.
And they just don't take it. Blake wants to win now, and they are making jokes.
I think Reggie Jackson's really bad. I don't think he's that good.
Drummond is arguably probably the best in the league. Rebounding.
You got Embiid?
Rebounding.
I think
Embiid.
Embiid is head and shoulders the best center in the league.
You think so?
There's not a good.
I think offensively, definitely, but I'm saying rebounding and defense. Yeah. I think Embiid. I think Drummond has Embiid beat.
No way. There's no way in hell.
You don't think so?
No.
Who's leading the league in rebounds right now?
It doesn't matter about rebounds. I mean, look at Embiid. Tell me one guy who's gonna guard Embiid. You want to guard Embiid in the post?
I mean, I'm also 5'9".
I don't want to guard Embiid in the post. I don't know anyone that wants to guard Embiid in the post. But Andre Drummond, the thing with Andre, he can't shoot threes, and he can't shoot. Embiid, that's
been working on his jump shot though.
Yeah, but I think you and me, I know with your broke jumper that you could probably beat him in a 3-point contest.
Good Lord. Just wait, Ben Bray.
No,
the Lakers, Anthony Davis fiasco. If the Lakers, I'm pissed that the Lakers even offered all those players. I'm even pissed.
You can't disrespect ZO2 like that.
You're obviously making everything public. Lonzo Ball, Kuzma, Ingram, Josh Hart. You're the people that were honestly your starters last year, and you're trading them away publicly, and then they don't end up getting traded. I feel like that just screws chemistry up.
Oh, it did, yeah. You could just tell. I think the day after, you remember when they played the Pacers and they lost by 40?
Yeah, 42.
And you saw LeBron sitting there, and then 4 seats later you saw Rondo.
Yeah.
I think there's something. I mean, obviously there's something there, but I think they'll get it. I think they'll get figured out.
I think with a team with LeBron, it's always going to get figured out, but honestly, if they don't change their
Good thing is it's All-Star break, and I think everyone knows who's coming back after All-Star break.
ZO2.
And when he comes back, I mean, there's going to be a lot of haters, but he is the real deal.
He is. I completely agree. One of the best defensive point guards in the league. You're going to see him pick up somebody from full court and get a steal. That's phenomenal. Not a lot of people do it.
Just ask Jamal Murray how that felt. Jamal Murray's really good, actually.
He is.
Nuggets are on the up. I can see the Nuggets, and bold prediction, maybe. Nuggets versus Warriors possibly in the Western Conference Finals.
I feel, I definitely said
Nuggets most well-rounded team. Warriors most talented team.
Facts.
And then Eastern Conference, who do you got? I'm obviously going to say Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals. I think I'm going to go Bucks. I think Celtics, they just have too much. They have a lot of talent, but they all want to go one-on-one. That's the difference between Warriors.
A lot of ISO.
Warriors, they don't take it one-on-one.
Well, Durant, they do. Durant will take it one-on-one, but especially if one of that. So they have. Obviously, everybody knows the Warriors has a lot of pieces, but if one of those pieces is out, the game changes and it's a lot of ISO.
Does.
It's a lot of ISO.
Mm-hmm.
When Curry was out, I think they showed a stat line that it was twice as much isolation that way.
A big question though is if Clay was off that team, would he be as good as he is? You think so?
Sending him on the Lakers, dude, he is way better than he is now.
You think he is? I don't know. I've always thought of that because like they always like play through Clay when he's hot. I mean, obviously.
Obviously, I feel like whoever's hot on that team gets the ball, they give the ball.
I've never really looked at him as like a his own shot.
He's not. I mean, he's getting better at it. I think, but I think you put him on the Lakers with Lonzo and LeBron, dude. It's over with.
Yeah, it'd be like Contavious Caldwell Pope ×2 situation.
Probably ×5.
Yeah.
Dude, Clay has a burner.
You think I could outshoot Clay? In high school, I always told everyone. I was really cocky in high school though. I beat Steph Curry in a 3-point competition, 5 shots from the top of the key. I'd go 5 for 5. If he missed one, I'd beat him.
Honestly,
if he missed one.
Honestly, it either ended in a tie. I feel like it'd be a good chance of it ending in a tie.
Yeah.
People don't understand how good this man's jump shot was in high school.
Wetty. Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, when I was in this dude's grill, his senior year, I was in his grill. Like, I smelled what he had for breakfast. And he came
waffles with syrup and peanut butter.
Came off a pick. And I tell you, when I had my hand, like, I was all over him. I didn't even turn around to see if it went in. I knew it went in. It was over with.
Didn't stand a chance. Just like tomorrow.
Didn't stand a chance. Woo! You're going to see.
All right.
You're going to see, Ben Bray. Alrighty. That's a lot of NBA.
Another winner they said is the Kings, but I like Fox and Hield. Buddy, he's actually 26 years old though, so I could see Buddy. He's only got like what? That's like 6 good years left.
Yeah.
That's still good, but yeah, loser Washington Wizards. All right. Let's just go.
Yeah, we'll stop on that one.
Otto Porter, I don't know if you've been following your guy, but he had 37 and 10.
You see Bobby Portis? First night for the Wizards, dropped like 36.
And then the next night, didn't do anything. All right. What do we got?
Good. I got All-Star break, favorite for MVP All-Star break,
all right,
and favorite for MVP overall.
Let's get the MVP out of the way. I'm going Giannis. Who's yours?
James Harden. Got to. I had to.
No.
How?
There ain't no way.
How? Ben Bray.
There's no way.
Ben Bray.
I was talking to my buddy about it. And he was like, him and I are about the same. He's like Paul George because he's a Thunder fan. But,
dude.
I mean, Paul's up there, but he ain't it.
Paul George. I mean, he's playing well.
He's playing lights out.
James Harden scored 30 and 30 plus games.
How many shots he taken? He took 22 threes the other night. He took 34 shots to get 31 points or 40, whatever it was.
My buddy.
If I took 34 shots, how many points? If we took 34 shots, how many points would we have?
106.
106. I mean, if I took 34 shots in a high school game in high school, I'd have got benched 15 games.
You would have been benched before 10 shots.
I'd have been benched before.
And you'd have been benched for 10 games. You wouldn't have been able to be close to breaking the school record. It'd have been for somebody else.
All right, so you got Harden for MVP.
Yeah, and my buddy, one of my best friends, Ezra, is a huge James Harden fan.
Ezra's dumb.
His girlfriend bought him a James Harden jersey, and he cried.
He's that big.
That's how much he loves him. He had Trolleys, the gummies, and they were James Harden ones, and they were never opened. I took him one time. And he was mad. He got mad.
So is he a Rockets fan or a
Yeah, Rockets fan. Definitely Rockets fan.
Is he gonna have to come on the show sometime?
He's definitely gonna have to. He'll defend. He'll defend.
Well, I mean, Harden's a good player. I mean, I'm not taking
hardest person to guard in the league, definitely.
He's averaging 36. I mean, I'm not gonna take that for granted, but I think because MVP, if you're going just most valuable player, no team award, it's Harden. But they add wins into it.
Yeah, that's what sucks. That's what sucks.
That's why I got Giannis.
That's what sucks. They add because I feel like most valuable player, arguably LeBron should win it every year. I mean, if you're gonna talk about most valuable player. Maybe not this year because, I mean, but he was hurt with a groin injury. But I feel like if most valuable player is somebody that makes a difference for their team, if you take away their team, how many wins would they get? It's going to, I mean, honestly, it'd be LeBron or James Harden, I think. Mm-hmm. I just got to go James Harden. I think they're going to give it to him just because of his record, like 30 straight 30-point games.
We'll see. We'll see how the season goes. Who's got the best record in the NBA?
I don't know.
Milwaukee.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's gonna be them too, regardless. Dude, if Giannis had a jump shot, dude, he'd be the best player in the world.
That's the thing. He does have a jump shot. He's made I'll look it up right now. He's made threes.
I'm saying if he shot them a lot.
Yeah. Right.
He doesn't shoot him a lot. If he shot him a lot, dude. How's my boy Vincenzo? How's he doing over there?
He's hurt. No, I went to first couple Bucks games because I'm only like an hour away.
From
he
Milwaukee,
was averaging.
really?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I'm like 30 minutes from Chicago, an hour from Milwaukee, so I've been to a few games. Oh, I'll show you a video. I went to like the very first. The Bucks just got a new stadium. I went to like the very first ever game.
At the stadium?
Lonzo Ball's first ever triple-double in the NBA. I was there.
Really?
At the Bucks game. Yep.
Oh, been sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically, I mean, besides talking about.
Yeah, I think Paul George could slip in there, but I think that depends on the second half. Like he's solidified as the third guy, but it just depends on after the All-Star break how he does.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come down to the wire, honestly, this year.
Yeah.
For the MVP.
I also had another sleeper in there. I had a sleeper in there, but it's not. What's it? Jokic. But
down there. But now we got our early MLB predictions.
Oh. Okay, where do you think Harper or I guess you don't.
I haven't really been following that. I feel like Machado is a big White Sox guy. I can see him going to the White Sox. I can see him going to the White Sox.
If he goes to the White Sox, that'd be interesting. I hope he does.
I don't think
their team's Garbo.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be any good.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was Machado, I'd want to win.
I don't know. Machado's known as just a douchebag around the league. I don't really. Well, I mean, I've heard he's a decent locker room guy, but like, I mean, you saw what he did in the playoffs. He shredded that guy's ankle on first base.
You see
Machado. That? Oh, you love Machado?
Big Machado. Big Machado.
I don't. I mean, I like the way he plays, but like that play was dirty. Whenever he hit the guy's ankle, like I'm like, come on. But
yeah, I agree. He has been known to do some dirty shit, but I feel like
he's a good player. No, he's a good player.
I feel like I'm a big fan of him.
You like Harper?
No.
You don't like Harper?
No.
Harper's like my favorite player in the league.
He's been compared to Mike Trout, and Mike Trout's way better. Mike Trout is the best.
How many times has Mike Trout made the playoffs?
It's not my fault he's on a bad team.
Harper, that national team.
The national team is better than the Angels, dude.
I mean, they are, but it's like
they've had better pitching than the Angels. They've had better hitting.
If you look at some of the Angels teams, their talent-wise, they should have competed.
There's a lot of old, like outer pools.
Yeah, old wasted talent.
Yeah, a lot of old people. And Mike Trout, I think Mike Trout is just too loyal to go anywhere else.
Yeah. I heard a rumor he's gonna come to Philly. He's a big Philly guy.
Yeah, because he's a big Eagles fan.
Yeah, the biggest rumor was.
Well, he's from New Jersey. He's from New Jersey. From what's it called? Like middle. It's like.
Middlesboro?
Something weird. Some middle town or something from New Jersey.
Yeah, I heard the rumor was Philly's supposed to get Machado, Harper, and Trout.
They got all three of those players.
I'm a Phillies fan. I'm a Phillies fan, you know?
But you could go all out, except for the Sixers.
Yeah, a name I want everyone to get used to is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Facts. I'm waiting for him to get called up, dude.
No, I got an update on my phone the other day. They said, the Blue Jays are planning on starting Brandon Drury over Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to start the year.
Yeah, I saw that, and I saw that they're debating whether or not how well he plays in spring break this year.
I mean, I forgot Brandon Drury.
Spring break, spring ball,
spring training.
Yeah,
my dad's actually going to watch.
I've went there before to the Cardinals.
Didn't we go together? Yeah.
Dude, it's a good time.
But yeah. Forgot Brandon Drury. He's supposed to be like MVP this year or something, I guess.
Really?
No, he's garbage. I don't know why we're playing him over Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy. But my favorite to win the World Series.
I think
honestly
probably the Red Sox. I think I would not.
I'll probably go Red Sox or Yankees, but my sleeper team. St. Louis Cardinals.
Okay.
Paul Goldschmidt, dude.
That was a big pickup.
That's a big pickup.
That was a big pickup.
We had good hitters, but Paul is. I mean,
we didn't even do All-Star MVP.
I know.
For basketball.
Dude, what team's gonna win? Braun or Giannis?
Honestly, when Giannis was picking in the draft, I was like, what is he doing? Because he picked Nikola Vucevic when Damian Lillard was still out there. I was like, what? And then Bradley Beal was the very last pick.
Yeah, last pick.
And I thought Bradley Beal would be like a key reserve.
Yeah.
Because I love Brad Beal. Like, he's an all-star player. He shoots threes, and he's a highlight. He's a highlight guy.
Dude, without John Wall, I know he's not a better. I know he's John Wall creates a lot for Bradley Beal, but Bradley Beal carries the Wizards. Honestly, it's over 28 a game. I guarantee. If you look up his stats without John Wall, it's over 28 a game.
Yeah. Oh, who would you take? Kyle Kuzma or Jason Tatum?
Jason Tatum, dude. I'm a big Jason Tatum fan.
What about right now? Right now.
This year, probably Kuzma this year.
I was gonna say thank you.
Tatum's been a little slow this year. Overall, dude, I love Jason Tatum. I think he's
I think he's gonna be an all-star. I think he's just like if he was on the Pelicans, he'd probably be an all-star this year. Or if he was like on the Magic.
I think Kyrie just blocks out his takes a lot of shots away from him because he shoots so much.
I used to be a big high on Kyrie, but now he's just like he's kind of a whiner, you know.
Yeah, he complains a lot.
He complains a lot. He's like, oh, these guys don't know what they're doing.
He doesn't like. It's like he's a dickhead in interviews and stuff. Like honestly, I've never really cared for him just because he's kind of. He wanted to be his own guy with LeBron.
It's like ever since his breakup with Kehlani, was that her name? He dated like this.
Kehlani, yeah.
Kehlani, ever since that breakup, yeah, he's been down. I think it happened after they went in the finals. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, ever since he broke up with Kehlani, maybe it's the Kehlani curse. Maybe we're breaking news.
Here first.
Breaking news: the Kehlani curse on Kyrie.
Oh,
full effect.
Let's see here. We got best player in sports. LeBron James, the GOAT.
I mean,
football though.
Oh, we covered we had a little football talk.
Who's the GOAT of football?
The GOAT of football. I've been a big Peyton Manning guy, but after what Tom Brady's done, like throughout his whole career, I hate him. I'm not a fan, but I have to go Tom Brady's the GOAT.
Tom Brady is the GOAT.
Besides Nick Foles, I mean, I gotta go.
I'm a big Tom Brady fan. Not really, I wouldn't say I'm a big Tom Brady fan. I respect him a lot, and he's definitely the GOAT. Baseball.
Baseball GOAT? I used to be big Pujols guy, but I don't think he's the GOAT. I don't know. I'm not the biggest baseball guy, but I know a little bit. I would probably have to go with I don't know.
My GOAT, Mike Trout. If you look at his stats, like in every single category, home runs, RBIs, like every single category, it has him like projected to lead in every category when he retires, which is insane.
I think best player. If I were to choose one player to have on my team right now, I'd go Mookie Betts.
I do. Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, my top three would be Bryce Harper, Mookie Betts, and Mike Trout.
I just think Mike Trout is just. And Mike Trout's a great guy. Like if you I feel like if you met him, he'd be one of the nicest guys you'd ever meet.
Yeah. And don't sleep on my guy Eric Hosmer either.
I do like Hosmer. I feel like
Hosmer.
he brings a big bat.
Hosmer. I think that my bold prediction in the next 2 or 3 years, the Padres will be the team to beat. San Diego Padres. They got Will
Eric
Myers.
Thames.
Yep, Eric Thames, Will Myers, Eric Hosmer, and they have
Christian on the Brewers.
Yeah, they have some of the most what's it called? Most money to give. What do you?
Yeah.
Most cap space. Cap space.
So they got a good farm system too, don't they? I feel like they got a lot of draft, a lot of prospects.
I don't know. I think so. I think if I was in their farm system, they'd have a good farm system.
Same.
To go to the NBA, I mean that's
LeBron James.
Jimmer Fredette. Oh.
Jimmer Fredette should be in the NBA. That dude
Let's just get it out of the way. Jimmer Fredette should be in the NBA.
No doubt in my mind. The dude, these were like 96. And thing in the Chinese league.
Yeah. Okay. Who would you take on a team? Would you take Matthew Dellavedova or Jimmer Fredette?
Jimmer Fredette.
I mean, that shouldn't even
Matthew
be a
Dellavedova
question.
just plays defense.
That shouldn't even be a question. Like, there's guys like T.J. McConnell. Okay, I like T.J. McConnell.
Yeah, he's a pretty good guy. How is Aaron Kraft not in the NBA?
Shut your mouth. You shut your mouth, dude. I can't believe you even pulled that name out. I hate Aaron Kraft.
What?
He's like the opposite of Jimmer.
He is. He's just straight.
He's just like a hard-nosed, get in your face type of guy.
He's
like,
me.
Yeah. If I saw Aaron Kraft, I'd punch him in the face.
He was a leader. He wasn't the best player on the team by any means, but he played good defense for sure.
No. I can't believe you brought that.
Oh man. So appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully in the next couple days we'll make another one. But if not, spring break.
Yeah, we'll be out at spring break. We'll instead of
chugging out, calling Florida or Texas.
yeah, instead of going to
podcast.
Flora Vista, come to B&B Podcast.
But we might have a few drinks for us here on the podcast. But just keep watching, and we appreciate it.